Hi everyone, it's your professor Renee Garcia. I would like to give you an orientation of this week. This is section 4. This is also your exam week, and we're going to be talking about early hominids, bipedalism, and the genus Homo. And one of the main features of these populations of early hominins is the trait for bipedalism. And within that locomotive behavior are 7 traits of skeletal changes. So you're going to want to really pay attention to that. That will be on your quiz. It may even be on your midterm. Actually, it will be on your midterm. So make sure you're paying attention to that. That's in the lecture on bipedalism. The early hominids are populations of our ancestors that, though they are not Homo particularly, like the genus you'll learn about later, they have traits, primarily they are bipedal. That gives them a designation that demonstrates a relationship to us, which is why we include them. So even if they're 6.7 million years old, which one of them is, the indications on their skeletal morphology tells us they were bipedal, which automatically puts them into a position of ancestry with us because they are bipedal. So that's obviously really an important point, being bipedal. So make sure you're really focusing on that. The video is a short 10-minute video on Ardipithecus ramidus. And one of the things that's really interesting about this species is that it has a morphology of the foot that really was shocking, because it is definitely bipedal. It definitely stood upright, but it has a major opposable big toe. So what we see in Lucy, for example, and some of the other Australopithecines is a foot that looks pretty much like ours. It's not exactly like ours, but it has a big toe that's in alignment. So that's one of the traits of bipedalism, and this Ardipithecus doesn't have that. So we were really surprised to see that. So make sure you're paying attention to that, because that makes it very distinguishing trait from these other early species. You have 2 quizzes, and you have a midterm. The study guide is pretty accurate to what you're going to be studying, but you'll see these are just topics. I don't lay out very specific stuff in your study guide. This means that for those topics that I list, I want you to go back in your notes and highlight those. Make them very easy to access. I do want you to study them. I want you to study them as you would if you were preparing an essay for them. But make them handy, because as usual you can use your notes in your exam responses. Okay, now if you have any questions, anything more specific that you want to know about from the study guide, just email me or drop in my office hours, okay? Love to see you and help you. Bye-bye.